A China Business Guide. Chapter 1. A China Business Guide. China websites. state.gov/countries-areas/China. China-airlines.com. China-briefing.com. China-buy.com. China-cata.org.cn. China-ca.org. China-embassy.org. China-inc.com. China-more.gov.cn. China-window.com. China-zrg.com. China.manufacturers.globalsarces.com. China.org.cn. China786.com. Chinaapparel.net. Chinabidding.org. Chinabusinessreview.com. Chinabusinessworld.com. Chinachamber.org.cn. Chinaconcept.com. Chinaconsulatchicago.org. Chinaconsulatila.org. Chinadaily.com.cn. Chinademands.com. Chinadevelopmentbrief.cn. Chinadevelopmentbrief.com. Chinadigitalreview.com. China-com.com. Chinaeconomicreview.com. Chinaexcite.com. Chinaexhibition.com. Chinafair.org.cn. Chinafedonline.com. Chinagate.com.cn. Chinagoesglobal.org. Chinagung-ho.org. Chinahr.com. Chinaim-export.com. Chinainfo.org. Chinainstitute.org. Chinaipr.gov.cn. Chinaknowledge.com. Chinalaw.gov.cn. Chinamartusa.com. Chinameaning.org. Chinaorbit.com. Chinapages.com. Chinaplasonline.com. Chinapost.com.tw. Chinacheapayhuawei.com. Chinaretail.org. Chinasagconsultants.com. Chinasdp.com. Chinasite.com. Chinasmartgrid.twgtrademissions.com. Chinasme.org.cn. Chinasourcingfair.com. Chinasourcingfairs.com. Chinasourcingreports.com. Chinasourcingreports.globalsarces.com. Chinastlnet.com. Chinasuccessstories.com. Chinatax.gov.cn. Chinatimes.com.tw. Chinatoday.com. Chinatown.islandsphilippines.com. Chinatradeextra.com. Chinatradegateway.com. Chinatranslations.com. Chinatransport.com.cn. Chinatravel.net. Chinavista.com. Chinavide.com. Chinawind.org.cn. ChinaWTCCSZ.com. ChinaWDO.com. Shinkatigchamber.com. CHindex.com. Chinese.yahoo.com. ChineseeMarketplace.com. Hong Kong websites. hk-stanley-market.com. hk.jobsdb.com. hk.on.cc. hk4aaaa.com.hk. hkairport.com. hkany.org. hkany.org, Hong Kong Association of New York. hkasc.org. hkasc.org, Hong Kong Association of Southern California. hkcec.com. hkchcc.org. hkchcc.org, Hong Kong, China-Hawaii Chamber of Commerce. hkciea.org.hk. hkc2.org.hk. hkecic.com. hketany.gov.hk. hketosf.gov.hk. hketousa.gov.hk. hketowashington.gov.hk. hkx.com.hk. hkexporter.net. hkfilmart.com. hka.com.hk. hkib.org. hkicpa.org.hk, hklaw.com, hkma.gov.hk, hkpc.org, hkproducts.net, hkrma.org, hks.harvard.edu, hksmaya.asiansources.com, hksmega.org, hkstar.com, hksdp.org, hkstreet.com, hktba.org.hk, hktdc.com, hktdc.org, hkvca.com.hk, hong-kong.tourism-asia.net, hongkong.accaglobal.com, hongkong.usconsulate.gov, hongkongairport.com, hongkongexpress.com, hongkonghomes.com, China government websites, govonline.cn, China, People's Republic, in Chinese, fmprc.gov.cn/n, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, pbc.gov.cn/English, People's Bank of China, mofcom.gov.cn, Ministry of Commerce, China, Republic, government websites, ey.gov.tw, Executive UN, gio.gov.tw, Government Information Office, mof.gov.tw/nweb/default.asp, Ministry of Finance, mofa.gov.tw, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, mofa.gov.tw, Overseas Chinese Affairs Office, ChineseZource.com, chinhfu.vn, China Business, Expat, and Tourist websites, atimes.com, Asia Times online website based in Hong Kong, ChinaToday.com, an information and news portal for China, china.org.cn/english/index.htm, China Internet Information Center, allroadsleadtochina.com, business content, amcham-shanghai.org/amcham portal, American Chamber of Commerce in the People's Republic of China, China Resource Building, Suite 1903, Number 8 Jiangguimen Bay, Beijing 100,005, PRC. hkitousa.gov.hk/usa/index.htm, Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office, 1520 18th Street NW Washington, D.C. 20036 to 3816, USA, 202, 331-8947 fax, 202-331-8958. imf.org/external/country/chn/index.htm, China. Asia-expat/forum.com/phpbb2/china-expat-forum-vf11.html, China Expat Forum. expat-blog.com/n/directory/asia/china, China. Expatriates.com. asiasociety.org. asiasource.org. asiaexpat.com. aukshanghai.org, the American Women's Club of Shanghai. hkexpats.com, Hong Kong expats. ChinaDaily.com, is the only national English-language newspaper in China. scmp.com, South China Morning Post. ChinaDaily.com.cn/English/home/index.html. ChinaDaily.com.cn/English/livingchina.html, Living in China is a section of the China Daily website. English.peopledaily.com.cn/home.html, the English online version of People's Daily, China's official Communist Party newspaper. ChinaView.cn, is the English version of China's Xinhua State News Agency. Expatriates.com/classified/China, China. Export.gov/China, China Business Information Center. wto.org/English/Thutu_e/countries_e/China_e.htm, China. Live-radio.net. moon.com/book/moon-living-abroad-in-China, Moon Living Abroad in China. onlinenewspapers.com/china.htm, China. onlinenewspapers.com/hk.htm, Hong Kong. orientexpat.com/China. orientexpat.com/hong-kong-expat, Hong Kong. chinatour.com, travel information for visitors to China. chinatravel.com. chinaetravel.com. cnto.org New York office, 350 Fifth Avenue Suite 6413 Empire State Building New York, New York 10118. 212, 760-9700 fax, 212-760-8809 Tourism China. tourismchina.org, is the official website of the China National Tourist Office in Toronto, Canada. lonelyplanet.com/China roughguides.com/destination/Asia/China, China. moon.com/book/moon-living-abroad/moon-living-abroad-China-second-edition. moon.com/book/moon-living-abroad-in-Hong-Kong. China business websites. hkta.org. tid.gov.hk, Trade and Industry Department. hafa.com.hk/portal, HK Association of Freight Forwarding Agents. hkexporters.org.hk, HK Exporters Association. hkshippers.org.hk, HK Shippers Council. cgcc.org.hk/zh, Chinese General Chamber of Commerce. info.gov.hk/form/english/search.htm, Hong Kong Government Forms. chamber.org.hk/n/index.aspx, Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce. industryhk.org, Federation of HK Industries. hkita.org/n, Hong Kong Institute of Textile and Apparel. mardp.gov.hk/hk/home.html, Port of HK. hktdc.com, the Hong Kong Trade Development Council, HKTDC. made-in-china.com. alibaba.com. uschina.org. meetchina.com english.sina.com/news/business/index.html. gchinese.com.cn. path2china.com/business_registration/introduction_of_joint_venture_jv_.pdf. path2china.com/reg_jv.htm, joint venture registration in China. finance.chinastyle.org. chinahearsay.com. chinalegalblog.com. thechinabusinessnetwork.com. mac.commerce.gov/china/docs/business guide/intellectual property rights.htm, protecting your intellectual property rights in China. en.wikipediaorg/wiki/intellectual_property_in_the_people_s_republic_of_China. isagroup.com, your doorway to China import and export. chinadaily.com.cn/bizchina. webtrade.com.hk, comprehensive business directory for Hong Kong and China with company listings, trade offices, business opportunities, general business information and much more. chinastalkswiki.com. chinabig.com, Chinese Yellow Pages and Business Guide. china-embassy.org/eng. usembassy-china.org.cn/ipr/overview.html, a company must register its patents and trademarks with the appropriate Chinese agencies and authorities for those rights to be enforceable in China. cbbc.org, the China-Britain Business Review. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/China_shipping_container_lines. aliexpress.com. en.made-in-china.com. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/wuhan_world_trade_tower. chinabusinessreview.com. glo-bis.com, China company information, credit reports, and due diligence. managechina.com, China business solutions. chinainsight.info. chinamed.net.cn/n, medical equipment companies. nyulawglobal.org/globalx/china.htm. ls.wustl.edu/China law. china-guide.com. chinaonline.com. china-embassy.org. sino-guide.freezerware.com. uschina.org, u.s China Business Council. Mainland China Trading.info, start an export-import business. global-tradekey.com. shanghai.gov.cn, Shanghai government homepage. vmgchina.com, medical equipment manufacturer in China. freehomepages.com/Xinjiang. American-rose.cn. english.china.com/zh_cn/business. big-china-trade.com. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Shanghai_institute_of_foreign_trade. foreigntradeagency.com, mostly China trade. quan.cn/yellowpage/j/3/176656, Zhuhai Henan Foreign Economy Trade General Agent Company. investmongolia.com. beardgroup.cn, troubled company reporter China. chinabydirect.net. carriernet-chinaexpo.com. acbc.com.au, Australia-China Business Council. sinotrading.us. accesschina.com. alibaba.com, China factories. atimes.com/atimes/china_business.html. bbs.chinadaily.com.cn, bulletin boards. business.china.org.cn. business-china.com. business-in-asia.net/china.htm. business-in-china.net. businessmediachina.com. cb.com.cn. cbfeature.com, China Business Feature. cbg-inc.com. ccbc.com, Canada China Business. ccpit.org. ccpit.org/g version/index.ch.html, Chamber of International Commerce, Chinese version. ccpit.org/eng version/index.html, Chamber of International Commerce, English version. ccsu.edu/China, China Resource Center. chicagobusiness.com/cgi-bin/article.pl !ID=1995, doing business in China. ChinaNet. china.fita.org. china.org.cn. china-bay.org. china-briefing.com. chinabusinesschain.com. chinabusinessorganizer.com. chinabusinessreview.com. chinabusinesssolutions.com. chinabusinessvisits.com. chinabusinessworld.com. chinafreetrade.com. chinagate.net. chinaimporters.com. china-inc.com. chinainfo.org. chinainsight689.com, the China Insight Workshop. china-lifestyles.com. china-lifestyles.com/china-business. china-money.net. china-nafta.org. china-net.de. china-outlook.com. chinapages.com. china-rmb.com, index to business and financial resources relating to China. chinaSuccessStories.com. chinatenders.com. chinavista.com/hyper-c/trade.html. chinawdo.com. chinese-school.net firms.com/businessculture.html. Chinese-school.net firms.com/China-business-news-weekly.html Chinese-school.net firms.com/doingbusiness.html semc-tcmchina.com Supply Receivable Collect Service ecom.uniml.edu.au/bdchwww/China export.gov/China fmprc.gov.cn/eng fortuneinchina.com investment.gov.cn usembasychina.org.cn sbacn.org Shanghai Banking Association ioma.com China Business ipim.gov.mo Macau jobchina.net libchina360.com loc.gov/rr/business/asia/china.html madeinchina.com made-in-china.com made-in-china.com/manufacturers-directory made-in-china.com/products-search manaic.org Maintic Macau New Technologies Incubator Center, a full-service incubator for creating partnerships, Macau. mcbc.net, Maryland China Business Council. reallinkchina.com. researchcmr.com, China Market Research Group. shopping.china-briefing.com. sinomedia.net. study-in-china.com. sunlynx.ca, promote your business in Chinese market of North America. taipanfinancialnews.com. technomikeasia.blogspot.com, China Business Podcast. tigerresourcesintl.com, assisting US companies in fixing their problems in China. uschina.org, the US China Business Council. visaexpress.net/China/ChinaBusinessVisa.htm, China Business Visa Application. web.uflib.ufl.edu/cm/business/cases/china.htm. whartonchina.com, Wharton China Business Society. China Business Council. 1818 N St. N.W. Number 500. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-429-0340. ccpit.org/chi version/index.ch.html, China. Chamber of International Commerce, Chinese. Version. ccpit.org/eng version/index.html, China. Chamber of International Commerce, English. Version. American Chamber of Commerce. 301 Great Wall Sheraton. N. Donghuan Abe. Beijing 100,026. 1-500-5566 EXT 2271. Chinese Embassy. 2300 Connecticut Avenue. NW. Washington, D.C. 20008. 202-328-2500. Fax, 202-232-7855. U.S. Embassy. 3 Xiushui Beiji. Beijing, China 10060. 86-1-532-3831. Fax, 86-1-532-3297. State.gov. U.S. Department of State. China Desk. Number 2317. Washington, D.C. 20520. 202-647-6796. Fax, 202-482-1576. State.gov. U.S. Department of Commerce. China Desk. Number 2317. Washington, D.C. 20230. 202-482-4681. Fax, 202-482-1576. Commerce.gov. China Mission to the UN. 155 West 66th Street, NYC 10023, 212-787-33838. Fax, 212-787-1173. Babcock and Wilcox. POB 4354. Beijing 100,043. China. 861-874-657. Fax, 861-512-7345. Ministry of Foreign Economic Relations and Trade. 2 Chang'an EST. Beijing, China. Central Bank. Beijing, China. Telex, 22,254. COCN. 222.89 COCN. New York. Fax, 212-593-1831. China Council for International Trade. 4 Fuxing Minwai Street. Beijing. 1-867-229. Fax, 86-1-801-0208. U.S., China Business Council. 19 Jianguo Menwei. Beijing 100,004. 1-500-2255 EXT 2263. U.S., China Business Council. 1818 N St. N.W. Number 500. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-429-0340. U.S. Chamber of Commerce. POB 4354. Beijing 100,043. 86-1-874-657. Fax, 86-1-512-7345. uschamber.com. Some magazines are China Importers and Exporters. POB 71006. Wuhan, Hubei 430,071. China. 86-27-783-8532. Fax, 86-27-787-8343. Top 500 trade companies in China. POB 71006. Wuhan, Hubei 430,071. China. 86-27-787-8532. Fax, 86-27-787-8343. Consulates in Shanghai. Australian Consulate. 22/F Citic Square. 1168 Nanjing Road. 5292 5500. Fax, 5292 5511. British Consulate. Number 301. Shanghai Center. 1376 Nanjing Road. 6279 7650. BritishEmbassy.org. Canadian Consulate. Number 604. Shanghai Center. 1376 Nanjing Road. W. 6279 8400. Shanghai.gc.ca. French Consulate. Rooms 21A, 23B. Kiwa Tower. 1375 Central Huihai Road. 6437 7414. Consulfrance-shanghai.org. German Consulate. 181 Yangfu Road. 6433 6953. New Zealand Consulate. Hashtag 15A, Kiwa Tower. 1375 Central Huihai Road. 6471 1108. Fax, 6431 0226. mft.government.nz. United States Consulate. 1469, Central Huihei Road. 6433 6880. Fax, 6433 4122. American Citizen Services. United States Consulate. 8th floor. Westgate Mall. 1038, Nanjing Road. W. 3217 4650. 6433 3936. usembasychina.org.cn/Shanghai. Chambers of Commerce Shanghai. The American Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai. 4/F. Portman Ritz-Carlton Hotel. 1376, Nanjing Road. W. 6279 7119. Amsham Shanghai Org. The Australian Chamber of Commerce. Number 531. Apollo Building. 1440, Central Yan'an Road. 6248 8301. Ostcham.org. The British Chamber of Commerce. Rooms 01-02. 17th floor, Westgate Tower. 1038, Nanjing Road. W. 6218 5022. 6218 5183. Fax, 6218 5066. sha.britcham.org. The Canada-China Business Council. Number 1901 Hong Kong Plaza. South Tower. 283, Central Huihei Road. 6396,001. Fax, 6397,310. ccbc.com. French Chamber of Commerce. 2/F Eastern Business Building. 586, Panyu Road. 6281 3618. Fax, 6281 3611. ccifc.org. The German Chamber of Commerce. 29/FPOS Plaza. 1600, Century Avenue. Pudong. 5081 2266. Fax, 5081 2009. Office at acacia.com.cn. The Shanghai Japan Club of Commerce and Industry. Number 2001. International Trade Building. 2200 Yan'an West RD. 6275 2001. cin.or.jp